We need San Diego County to stop using county resources.
Can we stop with the bullshit? Look at all the county resources that people are using. Every single one of our county resources are being used for the hotels, for the border, for all the bullshit. And you don't care about the county resources.
How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about San Diego voting to become a super sanctuary. Now, y'all know what a sanctuary city state is. That's a place where they don't talk to ICE. So if you have somebody who is accused of a crime and they wind up being here illegally, they will not talk to the federales to potentially get that person deported up out of the country. They want to protect them. They want to be a sanctuary for illegal aliens. Now, what San Diego is doing is becoming a super sanctuary. So they're taking that principle of not talking to the feds to the next level. So illegal aliens who are accused of sexual assault, kidnapping, things of this nature, maybe even being involved in child trafficking, they are going to be protected as well. Now, please, anyone who supports sanctuary cities, sanctuary states, please explain to me, like I'm 5 years old, how this policy makes any sense. Why would you not want to hand over a child trafficker to the feds and get them up out of the country? Look, if you ask me, I would go a step further. If there's solid, rock solid evidence that you did something like that, trafficking children, hey man, I say take you out back and just let it be done. Like Old Yeller, take them out back, get the job done, go back to business. Deporting you would be a humane thing to do. That'd be a good thing to do rather than what I would do if I could just be the king and rule by fiat. Now, before I go any further, we got a couple of clips here. We're going to get to Tom Homan's response to San Diego becoming a sanctuary. Also, well, super sanctuary. And also we have a clip from a guy by the name of Matt Baker. I'll link to his video in the box. You saw him at the very beginning. But what I'm going to play first are some of the people in San Diego that support the sanctuary city status. And you're going to see how they talk, so it's not a surprise. But without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
Good morning. My name is Simon Guzman. I use pronouns such as he, him, and él. I first want to thank Chair Vargas for introducing this brave measure here today.
We cannot allow county resources to be used to perpetuate hate against our neighbors.
It's time for San Diego County to follow the lead of 8 other California counties that have stopped using local resources for immigration enforcement. I
applaud you for choosing how we spend county resources.
Now, they keep talking about resources. Obviously, they've been given some talking points by outside parties, NGOs, etc. They've been given that talking point. But talking about resources, San Diego County spends $5 million annually on legal defense for illegal aliens. Fun fact. Let's keep on rocking.
Locally,
we should be using our resources to support and not separate families.
County resources should build families and not break them.
To stop using county resources, that we are not using our own county resources to
use these resources for things we need, like housing, healthcare, and fighting for the climate crisis.
Some would prefer
climate crisis. Okay, so we're talking about illegal aliens being accused of sexual assault and kidnapping, and we're talking about getting them out of the country. You're talking about global warming, climate crisis, whatever they want to call it nowadays.
Where we spend our scarce resources.
This is a perfect example of how the sheriff's resources should be used.
As long as you continue to use county resources to torn our families apart.
Necesitamos que el condado de San Diego deje de utilizar los recursos del condado para deportar a los miembros de nuestra comunidad.
We need that the county of San Diego stops using the resources.
That's hilarious. So you're using the same talking point over and over again with different people, and they even do it in Spanish. That is a nice touch. So just in case you didn't hear it the first 15 times, number 16 will be en español. All right, shout out to them.
So the county, in order to deport the members of our community.
We need San Diego County to stop using county resources to deport our community.
Sir. Every single one of our county resources are being used for the hotels, for the border, for all the bullshit. And you don't care about the county resources, do you? And there's a new sheriff in town, and his name is Tom Homan. And when he figures out who the hell all you scumbags are, you're going to because you're forcing the human rights of the people in San Diego. We're not talking about regular illegal aliens. We're talking about criminal illegal aliens that are breaking the law, not regular Joes, not average people, and you don't care about the resources, Nora Vargas. You all suck. I'm sick of it. You're all reading from the same script.
Hey, he's 100% correct. Now, the thing about it is, are you a man screaming into the wilderness? Will his cries go unresolved? Will they hear his cries? In California, San Diego, I'm not really sure. Now, let's keep on going here. Tom Homan, what is his response to what San Diego was doing? Let's check it out.
Your deportation plan is going to start in a big way in Chicago. And you said the governor and the mayor can either help you or get out of the way. But you also said if he, meaning the mayor, if he impedes us, if he knowingly harbors or conceals an illegal alien, I will prosecute him.
Now, this is about Chicago. Well, Illinois is a state, obviously, with J.B. Pritzker as the governor, but also Chicago with the mayor being Brandon Johnson. So this is about that particular neck of the woods, but of course it's going to apply to the entire nation. And a place like San Diego would most certainly be on the list since they want to identify now as a quote unquote super sanctuary. But let's continue.
So you will not only go after the illegal migrants, you may go after some mayors who aren't helping.
If they step over that line, they can sit back and watch us, which I find incredible. You don't want to take public safety threats out of your community and help us. But there are laws on the books that we will prosecute. It's 18 U.S.C. 111, impeding a federal law enforcement officer is a felony. Title 8 United States Code 1324 III. If you knowingly conceal or harbor an illegal alien from ICE, that is a felony. When I was an agent a long time ago, I've arrested U.S. citizens for harboring an alien in their home or place of employment. If I get
So there we go. I mean, you know, one thing about these sanctuary laws or sanctuary policies is that, you know, you're violating the law here. They just kind of do it openly. They don't even really care about following the law. And these be the same people talking about, okay, we got to create more laws for U.S. citizens. All right, you can't do this. You can't do that. You want to have a gun? Well, hey, man, we're going to try to ban some of your weaponry. We're going to try to ban some of the magazine sizes. We're going to make you jump through hoops of fire to be able to get your weapon. Meanwhile, you're allowing illegal aliens to pour over, drugs, guns, human trafficking, all of that to pour over. And there is nothing that will stop them from doing whatever they want to do. But as I close, I want to say this. San Diego, I don't really get it. Who would support such a thing? You're talking about protecting criminal aliens. Like, it's bad enough you're over here illegally. That's bad enough. We're talking about those who are suspected or accused, maybe even convicted of committing crimes, heinous crimes, crimes against children, sex crimes, all types of stuff, kidnapping. You're talking about crimes that could be akin to human trafficking on a cartel level, which is a multi-billion-dollar industry. And you want to protect people that are doing that? It doesn't make any sense to me. The wokeness, the need to quote unquote protect marginalized people of color is getting ridiculous. Well, it's been ridiculous, but in this case, in San Diego, the ridiculousness has gone off the cliff. And I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? What's your opinion about San Diego becoming a super sanctuary? And what's your opinion about Tom Homan's plan to counteract these kinds of laws, ordinances, whatever they want to call them, which are really illegal because they violate federal law? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. Shout out to Tom Homan. All these sanctuary cities, states, townships, whatever, have to stop doing what they're doing. If they don't want to cooperate with ICE, then they got to get held accountable. Maybe go to the penitentiary, maybe get out of office, or just get out of the way. Hey, you want to be a sanctuary? Great, cool, fine. But you're not going to be allowed to do it. You can want to do it, but it's not going to actually happen. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.